There's money in the details. Quite often, a seller on Afternic or Sedo or other marketplaces will provide a lot of useful information about the domain name in the listing. They'll often include a solid explanation of why they have the domain priced as it is, why the domain will be a great investment, and why it may have a strong future growth potential. It's a fact that those who provide a lot of detailed information about their domains are the ones who have far more sales than others. Study the details that people are using in their listings and try to apply the same in your own listings. And if you purchase a domain that was listed with good detailed information, be sure to retain the details so you can bring it back to the market using the same proof or explanation of value. The challenge of the hunt. It's usually good advice to recommend you avoid listings that are closing soon unless you've found an excellent deal, since these usually end up getting into a bidding war at the last minute. What looked like a great buy a few minutes ago often escalates to a much higher price not suitable for buying to resell. Besides the asking price or bid price, it's also important to look at the buy now price and the minimum offer price. These two items will tell you very quickly whether or not it's worth your time to try to pursue this particular domain. As you become more experienced with the various marketplaces and domain values, you'll become quite proficient at spotting the best deals that you can pretty much guarantee will bring you profit. As a side note, Afternic also has a professional appraisal service available, which at the time of this writing is $25 for single domains and $20 for an additional domain. Protecting both the buyer and the seller. Another benefit to using Afternic or Sedo to purchase or sell domains is that they both offer an escrow service with payment. This is very important and convenient for both buyer and seller. The seller is assured they will receive the payment, and the buyer is assured they will receive the domain name. This offers peace of mind on both sides, who more often than not have no knowledge about the trustworthiness of the other party involved. Without using an escrow service, it can be very risky for both the buyer and the seller. There are many cases where a buyer put down $1,000 or more only to end up with the seller never transferring the domain. The only time I'd suggest not using an escrow service is when the dollar amount is very low and you're willing to take the risks. You can save a few bucks on the cost of escrow in those situations, even though the cost is typically very low. Get the pros to do the selling for you. Afternic has an optional service that offers to have their experienced agents to do all the legwork for you. You'll pay a fee for the commission and another fee to initiate the service. You'll also get free domain appraisal and free escrow services by using the agent. This service is especially useful for more expensive domains because the negotiation process can be very difficult and can require a great deal of skill. If you haven't developed the skill yet, or just prefer to not involve yourself with the negotiations, hiring an Afternic agent may be your best option for handling the transaction for you inexpensively and swiftly. Passive income in the parking zone. Similar to Sedo, Afternic offers domain parking services. Domain parking is a service that allows you to have a landing page automatically installed on your otherwise unused domains that contains several links and ads that generate revenue. The process is super easy and requires no effort on your part. No hosting or website is needed. While having your domain listed for sale in the marketplace, you can also have it generating a little bit of revenue based on the ad clicks it receives from the visitors. Claim your stake with special alerts. Afternic also has a nice alert system that you can take advantage of, where it keeps watch for you and alerts you anytime a domain name on their system meets a pre-established set of criteria. For instance, if your portfolio contains boating sites, marketing sites, and electronic sites, then you can create a long list of relevant keywords and have Afternic's system locate these auctions and tell you about them as they become available. This feature is an excellent way to stay on top of all the listings, new and old, without spending your valuable time searching manually. Once you're a member of Afternic, you'll also gain access to the Afternic forum, which is full of useful information about domaining. You'll not only learn about the experiences of other domainers, but you'll also be able to ask important questions about strategies and tips for the best ways to effectively sell your domains.